Here between the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland A's. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Kenna has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the A's, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Joyce coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Nick Markakis. Previous meetings with Liam Hendricks. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first. Olsen is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Matt Joyce now.
The right fielder, number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Now at the plate, Matt Olsen.
Leading up for the A's, the first baseman, Matt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 0-2 once more is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in, Mark Canna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 5th.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up Acuna, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Striding in, number 9. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kenna on the move. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping up now, Rafael Ortega, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The 0-2 once more. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. Profar fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
the center.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Jurickson Profar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The
first offering on its way.
Jurickson.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Josh Phegley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Markakis is there, makes the catch in the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Now batting, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Now a long throw home. Albies rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Line drive to center field. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Striding into the box, Matt Joyce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. In now Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Look into McCann, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Brian McCann. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Laureano is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And next to Dansby.
Shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Number 18.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Another one sent foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Settling in now. Freddie Freeman. Yasmero Petit answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. And he takes ball one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So now it's Mark Hanna.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 2.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 9 looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Laureano is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Matt Joyce. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Joyce is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Brian McCann. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Lined hard toward right center. Standing in, Dansby Swanson. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, catcher.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get around.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafael Ortega. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And trying to pick things up where he left off, Ramon Laureano. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this.
Freeman is up with it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He beat it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
First baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. On to first. It's a double play as they're ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little
well hit deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. The first delivery to him on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
On deck is Nick Markakis. 3-1 the count now. And the count will be full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. This is line to left. Number 9 is there and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mark Hanna. No hits to this point.
The Athletic, the center fielder, Mark.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hanna.
Sharp ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Davis.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now in the box, number 9. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swanson brings it in, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Begley. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the
and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled off.
Matt Joyce.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, no, he muffed it. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Popped straight up. And no one will track it down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Marcus.
Now the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and 1 strike. Hard liner toward short. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone, a home run. Riding in once again, Mark Canha, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. Joyce is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty, he did.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Into the box, number 9. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swanson scoops it up. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar is the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet.
Acuna is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.